Thanks for pulling back up. It's your host Nino, man. We back with visuals for the culture, you heard? Gangster. So, we got a lot of bunch of wild shit going on in the Bronx and all that. So, let's get straight into it, you heard? So, let's start off with some petty news, you heard? So, according to news reports, we have a pair wanted for stealing $8,000 in jewelry from a woman on the Grand Concourse. Of course. And if you take a look at your screen, they look like some older Hispanic people, but let's go. According to Pix 11 News, the police are seeking a man and a woman in connection with an ATM robbery that happened in broad daylight on Grand Concourse Tuesday. The suspects are accused of approaching a 56-year-old woman in front of 555 Grand Concourse at around 3:50 p.m. and displaying a knife. Officials say they then forced the victim to walk into a nearby ATM where she drew $8,000 from her account. The suspects took the cash and then 2 rings the victim was wearing before fleeing on foot. The victim was not injured. Police described the man as being 35 to 45 and around 5'8" with a slim build, last seen wearing a black jacket and a black pair of pants. The woman is described as being from 35 to 45 and around 5'9", heavy build, big bitch, big back. I'm saying, submit tips, you know what to do. Listen. These niggas, wow. I'd be damned you let some, I don't want to say the wrong thing, man, but they look like some motherfucking, oh my God, why would you let them rob you for, like, lady? You feel me? We just had, my last video, we just had a good Samaritan dragging his knuckles, pinging out, beating something up for them trying to rob an old lady. Now we got these two, we got pairs. It's like, it's a little pattern with the groups, like, male and female groups teaming up and all that to rob old ladies and all that, or to beat up ladies, or to stab people and all that. Like, bro, if you don't smack the dog crap out of these niggas, bro, gangster, bro, like, stop playing. Stop letting these niggas do this, bro. Respectfully, like, if these niggas would have pulled out a knife on me, bro, in the street, bro, I'd have pulled out a bigger knife. Respectfully, like, who y'all niggas playing with? What y'all think? What type of time you on right now? Like, gangster, like, what type of time you think this is, bro? Like, feel me? Make the lady take out 8 bands? Bro, I've been in this country my whole life, and I can't get somebody to give me 8 bands. Y'all niggas is pulling out a knife, not even a gun. Know what I'm saying? I don't know. I must be doing something wrong, man. Respectfully. But let's move on to the next drink. Thank God she didn't get hurt. You feel me? Hopefully she get her money back or they catch these fools. But I don't know, man. Let's move on to the next drink. So in other Bronx news, feel me? Unfortunately, we got a Bronx Park murder suspect at large. You know what I'm saying? So, according to police, there is an urging for the public to provide any info regarding a homicide that transpired recently. The event unfolded last Friday at around 5:25 p.m. when a verbal disagreement took a fatal turn in a Bronx park. The victim, a 21-year-old male identified as Carlos Bourbon, engaged in a heated exchange with an unidentified individual. The situation escalated, resulting in Bourbon being stabbed multiple times. Despite the medical services efforts, Bourbon was pronounced deceased upon arrival at St. Barnabas. Law enforcement reports the perpetrator fled the scene on foot and their whereabouts remain unknown. Blah, 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 blah. You already know what to do. Man, that's real unfortunate, man. Like I said, man, there's a lot of mental patients out here, bro. Mentally disturbed people in the Bronx, bro. Like, niggas is stabbing people for less, you feel me? Like, and it's just not worth it, bro. My man's like 21, you feel me? He just started his life, bro. You know what I mean? He just was able to start drinking legally, you know what I mean? Probably working and all that, whatever the case is. I mean, it's unfortunate he lost his life, bro. But I say all that to say this, man. Like, look, if you could avoid an argument, bro, just avoid it. Cause end of the day, at any second, the snap of a finger, your life could be gone, bro. Feel what I'm saying? And it's just not worth it. Arguing with a nigga, you gotta learn how to turn the other cheek. All right, you got it, bro. Spin. Feel me? I've been doing that a lot since I got lately, bro. I mean, pardon me. Since I got older lately, feel me? I don't let what people say get to me. Cause end of the day, if what somebody says could get you to act out, that means they got a whole bunch of power over you. Feel me? They should not. Nobody should have any power over you. That when they say anything, that you should be able to react. You should be able to think about what they saying, take it in, and react in a way that's not gonna get you hurt or in trouble. Feel what I'm saying? Respectfully, but rest in peace to Carlos Barbone. Know what I'm saying, hopefully they catch this dude because that's bugged out. He's a young dude. Like, I mean, unless y'all on gang timing, you know what I'm saying? And I still can't jack that, bro. Like, you feel me? Like, we all in the same areas. Like, you feel me? We are our own people, bro. We can't be killing each other off, or there ain't gonna be no more Bronx culture, bro. Feel me? We gonna kill off everybody that's in the city, and then we have nothing to stand for. Like, come on, bro. We gotta do better, bro. Respectfully, like. But rest in peace to Carlos. You heard? Let's move on to the next joint. So, in some other unfortunate news, you know what I'm saying, a Bronx gun violence director is accused of providing cocaine to drug dealers, according to News 12. So, I mean, wait, before we even get into this joint, I used to work for Cure Violence, bro. You feel me? Respectfully. I met this guy before, man. He a good dude, bro. You know what I'm saying? I mean, this is really not Bronx news if you want to be technical, but because of his position and all of that, you know, they gonna do what the news do. You know what I mean? They gonna make it seem like this and that, but he was not. He was definitely in the Bronx. He was definitely trying to, you know, mediate violence and gang violence. You feel me? Like what he had going. I'm not saying what he had going on is right, whatever the case is, but whatever he had going on up there has nothing to do with the Bronx and the violence going on. Feel me? But let's read the article. You know what I'm saying? So the director of a gun violence prevention group based in the Bronx is facing drug and gun related charges. Michael Rodriguez, 48, is the director, one of the directors of a nonprofit, Bronx Rise Against Gun Violence, a program that says it works to promote safe streets throughout the borough. After a 2 long year investigation, prosecutors in court say he allegedly supplied cocaine to drug dealers in Hudson Valley. Rodriguez is one of 15 people being charged with these crimes. I'm just saying, like I said, bro, I've met this guy personally, and he's a good dude, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's unfortunate that he had to, you know, he made those decisions with the people he made them with. You know what I'm saying? But that's not going to take away from the work that we do. You know what I mean? You know, the work that they be putting out in the community. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, that's an unfortunate situation, but let's not get distracted and make that seem like, you know what I mean, them dudes that the rest of the dudes that didn't commit these acts ain't out there really trying to stop the gun violence and all that. Feel me? Like, I'm in the Bronx. I see these dudes all the time. They be giving teenagers around the way little, you know what I mean, little programs and all that. They got the studio and all that, you know what I mean, boxing and all that. So I personally, as a person from the community, I see that they doing good. This is an unfortunate situation, like I said. I wish he would have made better decisions, but that is not derailing from what they actually got going on. And it's true, it works. What they doing, it works. You feel me? It's unfortunate that he had to be in that situation and as a director at that, but you know what I mean? In other news, let's just keep it as keeping down the gun violence and the gang violence, bro. You know what I mean? Let's just use this as an example not to move. Even though you not, you know, partaking in shooting and all that and gang activity, you know what I'm saying, you could still get in trouble. Even though we, you know, we about keeping the violence to a minimum, we got to keep that to a minimum too, because, you know, the police is out here, the feds is out here, and they watching, bro. But, I mean, like I said, man, it's an unfortunate situation. He was a good dude as far as I seen in the community, and the young boys in the community liked him. You know what I'm saying? He was keeping them out of trouble and all that. So, I mean, even though what I'm reading wants it to be a more negative story, I have to throw a little positivity in it because I personally, you know what I mean? Like I said, when them two kids got shot, I went to that St. James Park when they was doing their rallies and all that, and yo, they was doing the right thing. They giving out stuff, gift cards for kids, giving them the programs and all that. So, this is an unfortunate situation, but I'm jacking what they doing, you know what I'm saying? So let's not let this story taint the whole organization. You feel what I'm saying? That's all I'm really gonna say. But let's move on to the last story though. So in other news, I mean, I want to read this story because it brings a lot of awareness, pretty much. You know what I'm saying? So, according to News 12, you know what I'm saying, there's a rise in domestic violence cases in the Bronx. You know what I'm saying? So the article states, domestic incidents in the Bronx have been steadily on the rise, according to NYPD data, revealing a concerning trend in the borough. An uptick in domestic violence offenders was recorded from 2021 to the following year as the city grappled with the COVID-19 lockdown that saw more people staying at home. The statistics show an overall increase of nearly 59% in domestic violence offenders from 2021 to 2022. Notably, the 43rd precinct, which includes the area of a recent shooting being treated as a domestic case, witnessed a 40% surge in these incidents. News 12's Brittany Cadet was at the incident of that shooting, currently being treated as a domestic case. NYPD's strategy in addressing this issue involves employing domestic violence prevention officers whose primary objective is ensuring victim safety. Additionally, funding to combat domestic violence has seen an influx, with the Department of Justice granting $1 million last year to address domestic violence, sexual assault, and stalking in the Bronx. In response to this growing issue, Bronx Borough President Vanessa Gibson announced the relaunch of Domestic Violence Advisory Council. The council focuses on addressing domestic violence and intimate partner homicides in the Bronx, reflecting an increased commitment by local authorities to address these serious concerns. I mean, pretty much, man, like I said, there's a lot of emotional murders and emotional attacks and stabbings and all of that. Like, after not COVID-19, bro, everything going back to normal. Nobody rich no more. No more of all of the nice stuff, the Dior, the 10 bottles of Casa or Moet, whatever. Feel me? So you got people stressed out. You got mentally ill people in the city just doing random bullshit. Then you got people fighting at home because they not having that year that they had 2020, 2021, 2022, bro. Feel me? Everything is back to normal, low key, to where if you was not making that kind of money before, you're not making it now. You feel me? So you got a lot of robberies, domestic violence, people just emotional, sad, man. They don't know what to do, bro. You feel me? So if we aware of why this is happening, we could make a transition and back into being just like, you feel me, just normal. Go get a job. If you was hustling a little bit and it was working, you work for you. But all of this killing and all of that stuff, cause y'all can't chase what y'all had like 2 years ago. Just stop it, bro. Like dead ass, bro. Like you just gonna kill everybody, hurt yourself, go to jail, and it's not gonna be worth nothing. Like, we need to think. You gotta think before you do stuff, bro, respectfully, because shit's getting crazy, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's no point in this joint, you know what I'm saying? And I got one more thing that I'm saying. I was supposed to be more consistent on this joint, but, when we see missing people in the Bronx, we gonna bring awareness, you feel what I'm saying? So, a 14-year-old was reported missing in the Bronx. You know what I'm saying? So, according to NYPD, they urgently seeking the help in finding a missing 14-year-old girl named Gianna Brown, who was reported missing on Saturday, July 29th. Gianna was last seen at approximately 7 a.m. on Sunday inside her residence on Webster Avenue in the Bronx. She is described as a 14-year-old female with a medium complexion, standing at approximately 5'4" and weighing approximately 160 pounds. When she went missing, she was wearing a black tank top, navy blue shorts, and a white stripe. The police urge anyone with info to come forward and assist and search for Gianna Brown. If you have any info, you already know what to do. Yeah, man, like, why is she even leaving the crib at 7 a.m. and all of that, or whatever the case is, bro? Like, I don't care about none of that freedom, women's this and that, bro. When you a little girl, stay your ass in the crib, bro. Stay your ass in the crib. My daughter, stay your ass in the crib. Everything you need is here. Ain't nothing outside for you, feel me? Like, but trouble. You know what I'm saying? All these people that be promoting, all that bullshit. Oh, live your life, do what you... Nah, nigga. This my kid, nigga. Feel me? I'm gonna make sure she good, you heard? And with that, I'ma holla at y'all.